everyone, welcome back to week 3 of my declutter series. Today's drawer is the palette drawer. As you can see, hopefully it is filled to the absolute brim. I'm going to take out all of these palettes, put it on my table, and we'll go through them one by one. Okay, please excuse if you see any other random items on the side here. My table is currently very crowded because I am in the process of decluttering. So I'm going to start off with this little basket that my parents got me like years ago. If you've been following me for a while, if you've seen my makeup collections throughout the years, then you probably remember this. Anyway, so this is the MAC and Hello Kitty. I'm just going to keep this. You know me. Next, I have the Archie's Girl palette. I absolutely love this palette. As you can see, I have used it, and yes, I do love it. More so, I'm keeping this for the collector inside of me. It's so cute. It is that $1 trillion look quad, and I haven't used it, so I'm going to put this in the giveaway or sell these. I think it's time to get rid of one. This is from the Heirlooms collection. This one's really pretty, but I don't even remember the last time I used it, so I originally just kept it for the collector, but I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one. Unfortunately, it's so beautiful. This was from the Heirlooms 2008 holiday collection, Smoky Quad, and I love it. So yes, I will be keeping this one. Elf Quad, and this one has MAC shadows. I can't remember the name of this one, but I really do love them. So I'm going to keep this little quad. Then I see here I have this Wet n Wild Shake Your Tail Feather. I really like these two colors, but they're very similar to that quad that I just showed you. And I tried using this once and it just, I don't know, I wasn't too much of a fan of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. This is a smoky eye as well. You know what? It's really pretty, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this. I'm so proud of myself. Next, I have this Mary Kay compact, and this was probably it was my first eyeshadow, and my mom gave it to me, and this was back in the day when Mary Kay was all about that pink life. And that's why it means so much to me, because my mom gave me this as like my first eyeshadow. I of course will not be using it, but it's really pretty and they don't make it like this anymore, so I really do want to keep this just for memory's sake, not for using it or anything. Next, I have the Wet n Wild Vanity palette. I actually do end up using this quite a bit when I'm doing drugstore looks and I can't find a good transition color or a good crease color. I go back to using this one. So yes, I will keep this one. These were limited edition. I want to try and keep them both and see if I can swatch. There you go. So it's decent. I'm gonna go ahead and keep both of these. I really want to do an olive look. So pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those. This is the Vinyl collection, and this is California Roll. This is really fun colors, but I don't see myself using these colors. Well, maybe that one. Let's swatch it. Doesn't that look like a really nice like salmon peach color? Looks really nice. Let's see. Oh, that's really pretty. I think that's why I kept it originally. But I'm going to be honest with myself. I don't see myself using these colors, so I'm going to go ahead and pass this one. And this one I'm going to keep because of this color. Well, let's see. Is it nicely pigmented or not? Okay, it's nice. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it for this olive color. And look, I'm already making a mess. Drinking a Glass of Shine by Wet n Wild. It's a limited edition. And I also have the original I Heart Matte. I want to keep them both, but I'm going to keep this one. And I'm going to see if one of my cousins wants this one. Just because there's no use in having to, like, I barely use eyeshadow to begin with. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. And the last one in this tray is this very colorful one. It's called Boardwalk Boozine. And the only reason why I'm keeping this one is because, as you can see, it's super, super bright colors in case I ever need really bright colors to make a look or something. That's the only reason why I'm keeping it, not because I'm a really big fan of these really bright colors. This is the Chroma Beauty, the original, one of the first products that came out. I haven't used them, so I'm pretty much set on giving them in a giveaway. I don't know, I just have thought for the longest time that I was really going to use them, and as you can see, I'm still not using them, so I am going to give these away or giveaway or something like that. Next I have Maybelline New York, the Blush Nudes palette. It's this particular color over here quite a bit, but I'm going to keep it. No, I'm not, because I don't, once in a while, and I'll probably even just use this color. All these colors more of cool tones, and I'm not into cool tones. So next is this Wet n Wild palette in Bare Necessities. I remember keeping this from the tube, but really I don't use these colors. These, when applied onto the eye, they're really not all that great. I prefer those other quads that I saved from Wet n Wild already. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this one. This limited edition discontinued Fergie palette. And see, it has all those colors that I wanted, that some of the colors are in here. So I haven't even opened this one. I will definitely be keeping this one. I really, really need to use this. MAC and Manish Aurora palette. This is so beautiful. I will never give this away. Colors are absolutely gorgeous, but the packaging is everything. I regret not getting just everything from this collection, but I know better now. Look at this. I can stare at this all day. This is so beautiful. I will never ever give this up. So I am going to keep this, of course. This is one of the first Kat Von D products ever. The Ludwig palette. It's super pigmented. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I've actually used these two colors as well. They're very, very nice. This has to be one of my first makeup products, so I keep this more for sentimental reasons than for me actually using it, but it is a really great palette. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills and the Dress Your Face palette collab. This, my friend Jerlyn, Makeup Freak here on YouTube, got this for me. And of all the palette collaborations that Anastasia has had, this is my favorite, and I absolutely still use it. So yes, I'm going to keep this one. The Kylie palettes, this is the bronze palette, and yes, I do use it. It's just easy just to grab to because of the shape. I know that sounds kind of strange, but I do use this. So yes, I will keep this. Kylie Burgundy palette. I don't reach for this palette too much. I really should. I don't know, I find it a little bit more difficult to incorporate into just everyday types of looks, but this one I really, really enjoy. So I'm gonna keep both of them. This is, as you all know and can see, my Holy Grail palette. I absolutely love this palette. This is the original when it first came out. Absolutely love this palette. Yes, I am going to keep this. It is very much loved. Next, I have my Urban Decay Naked palette. My previous declutter videos, and you know the Naked palette in particular has a special place in my heart because my brothers actually bought this for me, and this was probably one of the first and last makeup items that they've ever bought me. So it just really means a lot to me. There are a lot of palettes that I have that are brand new. I'm just warning you all. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. It is brand new in box. I have not used it, so yes, of course, I'm going to keep it. The Royal Peach Palette by Kylie. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on this particular palette, but all I can say is that I haven't used it yet. I know I'm really bad, but mine doesn't smell or anything, so that's a plus. The Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler Palette. Now, this is a pretty unique palette, as you can see here. I probably don't see myself using many of the shades, but my brothers actually bought this for me, so I am gonna put this over here. I am gonna keep it because it was a gift. Marge's Extra Ingredients Quad, and you know what, I have the blushes, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this. Oh my gosh, look at this. I have my Lorac Mega Pro Original. Yes, I still do reach for this palette. This has been my favorite Mega Pro palette, hands down. I don't know about this one. I've heard so many good things and then so many like, oh, it's not worth the money, etc. Let me know your thoughts down below. This is the Huda Beauty Textured Shadows palette, Rose Gold edition. As you can see, it's brand new. I have not used this palette, so I'm a little bit iffy on it, to be really honest with y'all. I know it goes in and out of stock, but let me know your thoughts. For right now, I'm gonna put it over here, maybe as a present I could give to someone, but me, right now it's just in the maybe pile, not sure. Next, I have Juvia's Place, the original Nubian palette, and I have the Nubian 2. These are brand new in box. I know, I have a problem. I know these have been raved about by so many YouTubers, but I just have so many eyeshadow palettes that I should use that I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in this pile for sure. Next, I have the Lorac Mega Pro Palette 2. I kept it in the box just to keep it in the box, but I actually used this when I went to Mexico in 2015. Really is a really nice palette, so yes, I'm going to keep it. Pretty sure I didn't purchase this with my own money, but this is a Too Faced and Vegas Nay Stardust collaboration. It was like a palette and the mini mascara and eyeshadow primer. And as much as I won't use it, I'm gonna be honest, I'm definitely going to try and like sell that or something else. Lorac Mega Pro Palette 3. I have not used this palette. The only reason why I bought it, I don't even remember if I purchased it, I don't remember how I got this palette, but I will be keeping this. I think it's more the collector inside of me, but I assure you I have not used this palette. MAC Pro Color palette. This is empty. It's one of the older blush palettes. Is my MAC palette. This is the original MAC shadow case, whatever you want to call it. And this was my very first one that I finished. As you can see, it has to be very much loved still. So I have a whole bunch of product left. I absolutely love this, so yes, I will keep that. I will probably be giving this away to one of my friends that's a freelance makeup artist. You can always use blush palettes, so I'm gonna give that away. This one as well is the newer version of the shadow palette. It's completely empty and there's nothing in it. I switched this over here, but I didn't end up liking. As you can see, it looks super greasy and just, it doesn't look pretty. So I'm gonna give this away. Hopefully someone can use it. And the last palette, I know it's hard to believe because it's so messy. This is by Morphe Brushes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give this one up. This is a 350 palette, but as you can see, it was broken. So I'm gonna give this up. I don't even reach for it anymore, to be honest. So I'm gonna give this up and put this on this pile. So these are all the palettes that I'm going to keep. Whole bunch here, and this is a maybe, and these are the palettes that I'm going to try and sell, give away, toss out. I hope you all enjoyed this week's declutter video. Please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also please don't forget to subscribe to be notified when I upload the next video. And don't forget, at the end of my declutter series, I am going to show you all how I organize each and every drawer after I set away all these that I have to declutter. I hope you all enjoyed this week's video, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.